Does the girl you're dating have an avoidant attachment style? And if she does, what should you do in this situation, and what is the best way to deal with a woman like this? Now, this is something that comes up a lot. I'm going to go through an email from a guy who has this exact problem. We'll go through the email, and then we'll get more into how to dealing with women who have these avoidant attachment styles. So he kicks off, "Hey Chris, I just bought your book, Atomic Attraction, and loved it, but I think I need help with a specific situation here. Here's the background. I got the typical I need space from my girlfriend when I wasn't financially independent, had an injury, and became insecure. I smothered her and peppered her with dialogue, often while she worked night shift, and she was starting to get irritated, and she pulled away from me at this point. Throughout this month, she kinda hedges her bets while I try to fix all my problems. I'm feeling resentful about this, but really want her to come back still. I'm guessing if he says she's hedging her bets, she's talking to other guys or she's seeing other guys. And that kind of thing is, yeah, it's disrespectful, and that's the kind of thing where you just walk away, you cut her off. But when emotions are activated, when guys are in love with a girl, it's very difficult to do that. It's easy for me to say, but it's difficult to do. But you should still do it anyway. And the reason why you should do it is because if you do it, you get the girl back. She comes back to you because then she appreciates you at that point." He continues, "She's been hurt in the past and has PTSD, she says, from something that happened in her past. I don't mean to make light of this, but when I talk to guys, I've done thousands of consultations now, and every time I talk to a guy, they will always say to me something along the lines of, my girlfriend has PTSD, she's got trauma, she's got depression. You're very lucky if you talk to somebody nowadays who doesn't have a girlfriend or is dating a girl who doesn't have one of these problems. Now, the point of this is, these problems are just abundant. Now, is it a real problem or not? That's the question. Some women do have PTSD, just like some men have PTSD. But it's very easy for a woman to say, I've got PTSD, but she doesn't. She just thinks she does because she got upset one time, and then she's going to label that PTSD. A lot of the times when women say this kind of stuff, they'll use that as an excuse for why they're not feeling attracted to you, when in reality, why they're not feeling attracted is because they've lost attraction for you. They're just responding to your behavior. They don't really understand why they're losing attraction, because technically on paper, you're doing everything right. You're being kind, you're being sweet, you're being loving, you're being available. She doesn't really understand why that's turning her off. And the reason why it's turning her off is because at a subconscious level, you're acting feminine when you do that kind of stuff. He goes on, "No meaningful contact now for 4 weeks. If it helps, my opinion is that she is fearful avoidant attachment style. Any advice on what to do here, as she is still avoiding me and being difficult? She has always been difficult in some ways, and I think this is because of her attachment style." Well, look, everybody has a different attachment style, so they say. In psychology, I think it was Bowlby, the psychologist, who first coined the term and started talking about secure attachment styles, avoidant attachment styles, anxious attachment styles. Most people, they say, have a secure attachment style. Now, the attachment style comes from the mother and the girl's relationship to the mother. Now, to say that a woman has an avoidant attachment style, that's a difficult call, because you got to diagnose them. Same like psychopathy, same like narcissism. You have to diagnose people properly. You can't just label them narcissistic, crazy, bipolar, or avoidant. A lot of the times when a girl is avoidant, or you think she's avoidant, she's not really avoidant. She's just turned off, or she's lost attraction. I'm still yet to see a case where a guy says to me, look, I think my girlfriend's got an avoidant attachment style, and she's got high attraction. If a girl has high attraction, that avoidance disappears. But the moment a girl loses attraction, even a securely attached woman will act like an avoidant woman. So that's the thing, you got to be careful. It's not because of her style, it's because of her attraction level. And you can eliminate a lot of these problems like PTSD, depression, anxiety, by just being a man, by acting in a masculine way, and by being on your mission and your purpose. Any woman is going to get depressed and avoidant and have PTSD if they're dating a beta male. Who wouldn't?